A fresh diplomatic rift is emerging between Iraq and the United States after Trump claimed Baghdad had been consulted before U.S. Saudi airstrikes hit Iran-backed groups inside Iraq. Baghdad has, however, rejected that claim, saying it had no prior knowledge of the operation. According to Iraqi officials, the strikes were carried out early Wednesday by U.S. Central Command alongside Saudi forces across 7 Iraqi provinces. The targets were factions within the Popular Mobilisation Forces, or PMF, an Iraqi paramilitary umbrella that includes groups aligned with Iran. Washington and Riyadh, however, say the airstrikes were a response to drone attacks. They allege Iran-backed groups operating from Iraqi territory targeted Saudi oil infrastructure and the capital city earlier this week. Saudi Arabia has described the operation as an act of self-defense, but Baghdad is challenging that justification. Iraqi officials say their investigations have found no evidence confirming that the attacks were launched from Iraqi territory. Iraq has also questioned the intelligence used by Washington and Riyadh to justify the strikes under Article 51 of the UN Charter, which recognizes the right to self-defense. Following an emergency national security meeting, government spokesperson Haider al-Abudi said Baghdad had neither approved the strikes nor been informed about them in advance. Iraq has called the operation a violation of its sovereignty and territorial integrity. At the same time, Baghdad says it will not allow Iraqi territory to be used as a launchpad for attacks against neighboring countries. However, it also insists that foreign military action inside Iraq cannot take place without government approval. Iraqi officials have asked Saudi Arabia to share the security information and documentation behind its claims, so Iraqi authorities can verify the evidence. The airstrikes have also come with a human cost. Iraqi authorities say at least 18 members of the Popular Mobilisation Forces were killed, while more than 20 others were injured. The PMF includes several factions with close ties to Iran, adding another layer to Iraq's complex security and political balance. Amid the fallout, Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani has postponed a planned visit to Riyadh. The move comes as Baghdad seeks clarification from Saudi Arabia, while also disputing Washington's account of prior consultation. The dispute also comes at a sensitive time for Iraq's relationship with the United States. Baghdad is preparing for the planned end of the U.S.-led international coalition's military presence against Daesh or ISIS. Iraq has reaffirmed September 30th as the deadline for ending the coalition's operations in the country. Iraq has now made its position clear. Its territory cannot be used for attacks on neighboring countries. But foreign forces also cannot carry out military operations inside Iraq without Baghdad's approval, with Iraq disputing the U.S. account, questioning the self-defense justification, and demanding verification of the intelligence.
If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe to Mirror Now.